Good morning, everybody. I'm Jessica from Willow Vine's Intuitive Vibes, and today I'll be doing a reading for Virgo. I'm really sorry that this has taken me so long to do. I was dealing with a family matter, something going on with my daughter. So it's kind of pulled me away from everything. Um, but I'm clear headed right now, so I'd like to do your read. And I was contemplating doing like a mini vlog type video to just kind of touch base with everybody and, share, what's been going on in my world lately. If anybody's interested in that, comment below, let me know. If I get a decent amount of feedback, I might just do it. Um, I kind of want to keep an open dialogue with you guys. I look into your life and I'll let you know about mine, kind of thing. But yeah, let's get started. So this is going to be for the sign of Virgo. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, wherever it is in your chart. Um, Mainly sun and rising. They're the most prominent normally. Um, so let's see what we have for essential energies for you. What's going on with the Virgos? All right, we have the Knight of Cups. This is an emotional offer. You're either waiting for one to come in or you're waiting to give this offer to somebody. It could be relationship based, looking for love kind of thing, waiting for somebody to offer their cup to you, or you to them. This is always vice versa, and it will not resonate with everybody. Just want to say that right off the bat. It could also be just an emotional offer, something that you have really wanted for a long time coming in. It doesn't always have to be a person. I mean, it could be a friend that you haven't spoken to a long time, or it could be a new friendship. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it could be. It could also be a job opportunity. Yeah, something that you've been waiting on for a long time is finally coming through. And I don't know why I said waiting, because I don't have any cards here with waiting, but I just feel like this is something that you've been waiting on. All right, that's too many. So, recent past energy. Are they waiting for this? Or is it just gonna sneak up on them? Recent past. Oh my goodness. Maybe you were in a messy situation before, because my cards are seriously, they've done that multiple times, even in the pre-shuffle. In the recent past, we have the Magician. So I feel like this is something that you've manifested, or whoever you're involved with has manifested. Um, like I said, it's something that you want. It's something you've been waiting for is coming in. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I don't really have a bad feeling. I mean, the Magician has all the tools he needs to get what he wants, to make things happen. So somebody could be involved in the metaphysical or the arts, I guess you could say, occult practices where you're, doing spell work, trying to manifest the things that you want in your life. Um, or it could just be simply out of prayer, or you're just, things are lining up finally, in the cosmos kind of thing. And then we have the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck right now. This is a younger energy. It's a smaller offer. So maybe in the past, this wasn't what you wanted, and now you do. Or whoever's making this offer, whether it's romantic or otherwise, didn't have much to offer. They were basically offering you peanuts in the past, and now they're growing up and offering a more fulfilling, I wanted to say stable, but more fulfilling kind of offer. I don't know what this offer is here, but what's in your thoughts? Let's see, what's in your thoughts? Virgo thinking about in this situation? I feel this one. All right, in your thoughts, we have justice. She wants, I say she because it's a she in the card, balance. Also information. It's like gaining information to balance the situation out. Could be an apology, this very well, especially with the page showing up too. This could be an apology coming to you, or you're thinking about apologizing to somebody else, trying to even the scales. You could also be thinking about how to balance your love life and your career, like money, family, like not overworking yourself and working too much, or not working at all and spending all your time with your family. You're trying to find that work-life balance. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. She is beautiful, passionate, driven. She knows what she wants and she goes after it. She can get very angry at times. She's a little firecracker. So I don't feel like she's angry in this one. Underneath it, we do have the Empress. I feel like this is a new beginning. It's something that you've wanted. I see the magic, the smoke and everything going off in her hand. She's powerful. She goes after what she wants and she's powerful. So it's either you have somebody in your life that's helping you with whatever endeavor you're going after. It could be a romantic partner, a friend, whoever, anybody. But there could be somebody trying to help you figure things out to get what you want. Either that, or you're doing all the figuring yourself and it's a new beginning. Well, why it's all happening is Queen of Wands. She wanted to come back out. So, like I said before, I've already explained her. She's driven. She goes after what she wants. So, this might be you making this offer. Like, I've waited long enough. I'm done sitting here waiting for you to come to me, kind of thing. So you might be going to somebody with a message, an apology. Maybe you messed up. I mean, this could be vice versa, but they know what they want and they're going after it. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles. She's very abundant. She's independent. She's strong. There's a lot of strong women here. That could be a message for somebody, like maybe you don't feel like you have the strength to do this or get through this situation, but you do. You're going to come out on top. There just needs to be some communication, some clarity, some truth. Yeah, I feel like maybe somebody broke up with you and left you single, and they're coming back to explain what happened to give you that clarity. It could be, or you could be doing that. That could be one situation. Let's see in the near future for Virgos in this situation. What's going on? Near future, we have the Five of Pentacles. That's usually a feeling of lack, being left out in the cold, left out of a situation. So like I said, there could have been a breakup, and okay, I kind of see this, and I feel like there was an ending. I did see the Death card earlier in a shuffle, so something ended, whether it was a job, a friendship, a romantic partnership, whatever. A situationship ended, and somebody felt left out. There could have been financial loss here, and that's why I said it could have been a job as well. So There's that, or and somebody's coming back to apologize. Um, you know how I said she kind of looked angry before, but I wasn't really going there yet? You might be angry with whoever's coming back because they hurt you. I just heard the word revenge. Like, you did this to me before, so now I'm going to do it to you. Kind of like she's taking charge of the situation in a vindictive kind of way. Payback. Maybe the apology that's coming in is not very sincere. He can also be manipulative energy. I didn't feel that before, but manipulators are good at manipulating. So their energy, it's crazy. Oh my goodness. And then at the bottom of the deck right now we have the Tower. So yeah, something is going to suddenly change. And I said ending before. So if your current situation isn't going in your favor, I feel like it's gonna come to an end. But this could also be past energy for some of you. So some of you could be going through this right now, and it's just this is the beginning and it's coming to an end. You're getting out of this upsetting negative energy, because I'm sorry, manipulators they don't come from a positive light in my eyes. I mean, there's different forms of manipulation, but I don't know. I don't get the best vibe from that, especially with the Tower being here. Something's coming to an end. We're going to figure out what it is here in a minute. Yeah, something's coming to an end. Here comes death. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. We do have, I mean, the Knight of Cups could be a Scorpio. We got fire. Libra energy, Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I hate signs because I hate listing signs because we have a bunch in our chart, so it makes it very convoluted. Unless something really stands out to me, I don't like to say it. But anyways, helping. This offer's coming in because something's ending. So either you're currently in a situationship and it's coming to an end, and somebody from your past is coming in to offer you something better once this ending happens, or it's already happened and the offer's here. Somebody's getting left out. And whatever offer is coming in is not really wanted. It's either you're not interested in hearing anything this person has to say, like, screw you, you left me out. I accept your apology, I want to balance the scales and make sure everything's all fine and dandy, but I don't want to start anything new with you. I'm starting over myself. I mean, with the Nine of Pentacles that showed up before, yeah, that is very independent single energy. So you could just be transitioning and be like, thank you for your apology, but see you later, bye. I don't know why I shuffled again with this one, but we have the Moon. That's secrets. That's not having all the clarity or information that you need. Oh gosh. And then we have the Seven of Swords under that. Yeah, there's someone's being very deceptive and sneaky, so I feel like this ending is probably a blessing in disguise. I mean, this is future energy with the Five of Pentacles, so this ending could, I mean, either it could cause somebody to be left out in the cold, but I feel like it's almost like if you end the situation, you can change this outcome by like doing it to them kind of thing. I mean, I do feel revengeful energy here, so somebody is not very happy with whatever happened or is happening. These cards do not want to shuffle for me today at all. Well, the King of Cups flew out, so you definitely could be dealing with a water sign. Like I said, Scorpio earlier, but Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Stop doing that. Alright, please give me information on this Knight of Cups. Oh, it could be a Cancer too, or someone with heavy water in their chart. The Chariot. So this could be, it's moving forward. So I feel like this offer is something you want. It's going to propel you forward in a positive direction, maybe to get you out of this situation. This, whatever the situation is, it needs to come to an end before you get hurt anymore. And if this is somebody coming back that did this to you in the past, this is probably the best advice, is to tell them to kick rocks. I mean, you don't have to be mean about it, but yeah. Let's see, Magician. The Magician is clarified by the Two of Swords. This is needing to make a decision, but not having all the information, not having clarity, not having all the answers you need. And like I said before, I feel like somebody's gathering information. You need clarity on a situation. So, I mean, this could have been just a bad breakup. Somebody left you in the past. Probably it could have been for somebody else. It could have been for anything. Could have been for a job. But it left you feeling less than. You were upset. You might have had a financial hit, basically. Maybe they took off and they were your sole provider, or whatever. They took care of you in one way or another, or multiple ways, and it left you with nothing when they took off, and it was kind of an abrupt ending with the Tower. So you want to know, you're trying to manifest clarity. It's like, I want to know what happened here. Why did you do what you did? Why did you do that to me? I feel like it's like 50-50. Half of you would or want to take this person back, and the other half is like, no, I just want closure. I want to know what the hell happened. Yeah, somebody is sitting in their throne, the emperor. You want to know. You want to know, and you're waiting for them to come to you like, all right, you fucked up, and you come to me. Just whenever I see a card, it flies out. That is just so crazy. Page of Swords with Justice. This could be immature communication. Like I said, pages are younger energy. This is also spying. Can be lying, not not the best communication. I mean, he's not normally angry or anything, but he's kind of sneaky. And we did have the Seven of Swords with the Moon card, so I kind of feel like somebody is testing the waters, like watching you. This could go vice versa. Somebody's watching somebody or the other person to gain information. They want to make sure it's okay to come in with this cup. They're feeling the situation out. I feel like the clarity that you're seeking is coming in, but there's ulterior motives, and it might tick you off to the point where you act like everything's okay, and then whoosh, cut them out. Could be. Oh my gosh, I said cut them out, and then I saw the Queen of Swords. Yeah, so once you get the information you want, you might be cutting them out because you were hurt. This person, whoever this is, hurt you. Like, hurt you. Yeah. I mean, you've built a wall and you're holding back. You're like, dude, you're not taking any more of my stuff. Like, I'm independent now. I'm gaining success in my life. I'm getting to a point where I am finally okay with me, and now you want to come back? Like, what kind of a-hole are you? Like, what's going on here? It's just confusion. Um, I do think that you're gonna listen though. You're gonna hear what they have to say, but I get this sense that you're not gonna be happy about it. It's like you're gonna feel relieved that this information came in, but you're not happy that they're trying to come back into your life at this time. Your memories of them are just not good. I mean, I'm sure you have good memories, but um, sometimes the bad outweighs the good, and then that's how you just know it no longer serves you. You're transitioning out of this. It's over, kind of thing. So, yeah. All right. Whoa. The Queen of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Cups. This is love. And I just heard self-love. So I feel like whoever this is for, and it could be for multiple people. Like I said, some could be going through it right now. Some could have someone returning for this apology and all that stuff, wanting reconciliation. But I feel like whoever this is for, you've grown, you're stronger, you've transformed, you love yourself enough to tell them to go away. I still feel payback though. Maybe you're going to approach this in a passionate, loving way and make them think that you want them back, that you don't want this to be over, that you miss them, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Um, and then you're going to be like, psych, you're gone. That's what you did to me. How does it feel? Some of you could be doing that, not all. I mean, because I feel like you've been waiting on this message or offer or whatever to come in, this clarity for a very long time. And this person was moving slower than cold molasses and it was stressing you out. Maybe they're stressed out too. Maybe they're in a very stressful situation and you were their comfort and they're like, oh, I screwed this up. So it's almost like you realize what a piece of shit they are and they're realizing your worth and how amazing you are and they want to come back and you're like, I know. I love myself now. Like, I don't need your crap. That could be for somebody too. I'm not laughing, that's not funny, but it is kind of ironic how tables turn like that, especially when you're ascending to a higher level and, learning these lessons and ending these toxic or karmic cycles, I should say, because not every karmic cycle is toxic. I don't like to throw that word around too much, but there are a lot of toxic people out there, so. Five of Pentacles. What is this about? Is Virgo leaving somebody in the cold, or was this past? I mean, that's in the future position, so I feel like you're gonna do to them what they did to you. Huh. Yeah. This is moving to calmer waters with the Six of Swords, getting out of this wishy-washy, negative, stressful, anxiety-filled land. And then we have the Eight of Swords, and this is feeling mentally trapped. Not knowing what to do. I mean, sometimes I look at this card, especially in this deck, as not just a self-imposed prison. Yeah, if you stop thinking about it, you can get yourself out, but she's pretty tied up, like more so than in other decks. So I feel like somebody's words have put you here. It's like you're moving on to calmer waters, but look, you're taking the swords with you. So maybe these six swords, you're getting out of a situation, but you're not forgetting. You're overthinking what was said, arguments, if somebody was being um, emotionally abusive, in the fact, like, it could be anything, like, belittling you, making you feel less than, so that you don't love yourself. And maybe you're seeing this now and you're like, okay, I'm moving away from this person, or I already have. Either you are or you already did. I feel like the majority of you in this situation are already out of the situation. It's coming back around. Um, so it could be that, or it could be, I mean, I still feel like the stress is here regardless, but you could be causing this to them. Like I said, payback, revenge. I'm going to do to you what you did to me, kind of thing. So you're moving on like, oh, I feel good about this. I've healed from this. It's over. I love myself. But you're leaving them out in the cold, so that they're sitting here thinking about all the crap that they said to you and they did to you, and it's stressing them out. And then we have the magician again at the bottom of the deck. So, yeah, somebody brought this back in. Somebody prayed, wished, hoped, dreamed, whatever, that this person would come back into their lives, probably when they were in a more negative headspace, when it first happened, like, why'd you leave me? What's wrong with me? I just wish you would come back and things would be the way that they used to be. And you put that energy out there, and it more than likely, especially if you focus on it so much, it will come back. But everything comes back in divine timing too. And now I feel like you've healed yourself, you love yourself, you know your self-worth, to the point that you're like, okay, well, now it's back. I wanted this maybe a year ago, but I don't want it now. That's another way you could go with it. I kind of feel that. What is this ending? What is death here for? This transformation. I mean, for some of you too, the relationship stuff aside, it could be a literal death that has already happened. So if nobody close to you has passed away, this is not a prediction that somebody's going to die in your family. It just popped into my head, so I want to say it. If there was a relatively recent death, this could be the some kind of closure's coming in for that, so that you can move forward in a positive way. Like, it might be maybe somebody left a letter, or you were in their will, or there's something, I see something special, something sentimental being left behind for somebody. Maybe you had um, an estranged, or not estranged, can't talk, strained relationship with this individual. Could even be a friend or family member, and you have some regrets about it. Like, this could be, thinking about all the stuff you didn't say or should have said, um, and now you can't, and you feel you regret it. But they can hear you when you talk to them. I mean, I don't know if you believe in that stuff, but I do, and they're always around. Um, the I said this in another video. I call it a burn book or a burn letter. And I do it to get things off my chest, but you can also do it to communicate with spirit, your loved ones that passed on. If there's things that you want to tell them that you never did, write it all down in a letter, like you're just pen paling it out, and then light it on fire outside and send it off into the universe, so that they can read it and they'll have it and know. Um, that's if you don't want to voice it out loud. But if this is the case, you're going to get some kind of clarity, some kind of closures coming in if you did lose somebody. And I feel like something very special. You're going to have like a memento. I keep touching my necklace, so maybe it's a piece of jewelry. And I also had an image of ashes. You know how, like, they make jewelry out of ashes now? You can get them into stones, like DNA diamonds or something. You can also get the little vials that have it in it, and people, share somebody that way. I just got an image of that in my head when I was touching my necklace. So maybe somebody's doing that or thinking about that. They just don't know what direction to go in. They're kind of confused. Yeah, they don't have the clarity on this ending. So if somebody passed away, maybe you don't know how they passed away or what the actual cause was, or things were left unsaid, like I said. But if we go back to a relationship, you didn't have, it's the same. You didn't have the information you needed, the clarity when it ended. It just ended, and that's what you're looking for. That's what you want. And somebody's coming in with strength and courage to get that information or to move on from the situation or to grow and expand and transform and ascend themselves to a higher level, letting go of the negative. I want to know what this Eight of Swords is about. What is all this stressful energy over here? These unspoken words or these nasty words that somebody's holding on to. Could have been about money. Six of Pentacles, equal give and take, reciprocity. So I really feel like someone was being a jerk. Like, there was a fight here, and something ended abruptly. Somebody was left out. Somebody either lost money, felt like they did. I mean, if it was somebody who passed away, maybe you were left out of the will, or somebody told you you were and they lied to you about it, and then you find out later that that's not true, and justice is here to give you your just due, like you deserve this person's full of crap kind of thing. Or if it's a relationship, maybe you gave too much to the relationship and they just kept taking and taking and taking, and not just money. They could have taken a lot of money from you, or they could have stolen from you while you were together, or before they left, maybe took some of your belongings and they're coming back to you. Whoever this person was, they took from you. Even if it was just your energy, your time and energy and your love, they took your heart. They stomped on it. They betrayed you in some way, and you want revenge. Yeah, they left you out of a situation it's a family dynamic with the Ten of Cups here, but tens are ending, so I feel like a family situation ended. This has to do with family, so it could be a relationship, like a high level commitment that you were in, or like I said, a death in the family kind of, and some unfinished business is coming back around. If it is a death in the family, my condolences. That's never an easy thing, especially when you have, sneaky people in your midst who are being manipulative to get what they want. That's never easy. So, let's see. I'm going to pull a couple romance angels on this. See what advice you have for Virgos going through this situation, or should I say situations, because we went in a couple directions here. It is a general read, so that's why I go down so many different roads with this, and I only say what I feel anyways, and I don't normally feel, a literal death with the death card here, but with everything else, it just came to me, so that's what I went with that. So, and the relationship thing, it could be, a death of a relationship as well, not a literal one, but yeah, it was definitely an ending to a relationship. Free yourself. It is time to take back control of your life. Let go of this stressful energy. Like, sail away with the Six of Swords. You're better than this, and you know it. You love yourself now. Or it's saying, if you don't, and you're just angry, you need to love yourself. Free yourself from negative energy, from negative thoughts, patterns, situations. Just cut it out. Balance the scales. Take care of yourself. All right. What else do we have for Virgos? Well, we got two. So we have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So no doubt in my mind, there's passion in this situation. I feel like it's a past person. If you have someone from the past coming back, it's probably somebody that's pretty irresistible to you. Like, you find them sexy as hell and you want to jump their bones kind of thing. Just to put it point blank. And there's nothing wrong with that. Especially if you've been sitting around waiting for them to come back. It's going to be like the most exhilarating feeling in the world. Like, you'll be on cloud nine, so excited. Oh my God, it's happening. They're here. And probably, I feel like, really great sex. Another sign got this too. Something about good sex. I can't remember who it was though. And then we have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So, I mean, for some of you, this person could have changed their ways and come back. I don't see it on the board that way right now, but people do grow, they transform, they transition. This, I know that you either need to love yourself or you are. Maybe this person is doing that. Maybe they've grown. But I feel like you guys are on different pages right now. Like, you're in the same book, you're just in different sections, different chapters. Like maybe you're on page 100 and they're still on 2, kind of thing, or vice versa. But I feel like if that's the case, then time is needed. This could be, time, waiting, putting effort into growing the situation. Um, But if this is somebody who hasn't grown, isn't choosing not to, it's somebody that hurts you so bad you know you don't want them back, you don't care how good the sex is kind of thing, you just want to let go of it, um, you just want the clarity and the closure so that you can just break down this little fence and run out, this could be somebody new coming in. And then we have attraction at the bottom of the deck. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So yeah, once you start loving yourself, for those of you who haven't really gotten to that space yet, that level of comfort with yourself, it's coming. And if you continue to put the work in and work on yourself and know that you are worth more than what anybody else could say. Like, maybe this person puts you down to the point where you're like, I'm useless. I don't know. You don't know which way is up anymore, kind of thing. If they did that to you, that's a very hard thing to get over. But the scales are balancing, and you will get over this. You will get through this. And some kind of love is on its way. So, let's see. I'm going to get an Archangel Michael card for you. What advice do you have for Virgo? Oh, that was kind of... What advice do you have for my Virgos? Especially those in this situation. Yep, this goes along with self-love, self-care, nurturing yourself. Forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. I really feel like this person belittled you. That they said something. I mean, they can go vice versa. I don't know if you did it to them or they did it to you, but I feel like this reading is for you. You're watching it, so you need to forgive yourself. You haven't done anything wrong. There are people out there who get joy out of hurting others. And I feel like you came across this manipulative asshole. I mean, could be a woman too. I'm not just saying it's a guy. But you need to get out of that headspace that, feeling trapped, feeling lack, feeling less than. It's time to transition. It's time to move up, to graduate. People like that just make me, it bothers me so much. I've been in situations like that, and, some people are like, oh, just get out of the situation, it's fine. Or he didn't hit you, it's not abuse. That's bullshit, if you ask me, because abuse is abuse. There's mental, there's physical. And if somebody's sitting there making you feel like crap all day, yeah, that stays with you. I mean, hell, this isn't a relationship thing, and trust me, I have stories about bad relationships and abuse. I haven't had the easiest of times myself, but I mean, hell, from when I was a kid, being overweight in elementary school, being bullied, that stuff still sticks with me. I still remember the things they used to say. I mean, you can, it's almost like you don't have to forget what was said or what happened. You just need to move forward and realize that what they were saying to you or about you is actually about them. It's their own inner demons coming out because they feel weak, they feel small, so they want to bring you down to their level. Misery loves company. Remember that. When someone's making fun of you or being a, nasty Nancy, I guess, they're doing it for their own self-worth. I mean, we all go through struggles and stuff, and sometimes the meanest people out there are the ones who are the most damaged because that's all they know. I know that's not an excuse, but if they're not going to learn from their lessons and they don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, they're just going to continue down that dark path, and it just gets worse and worse. And all right, I'm rambling now, but I feel like somebody needed to hear that. And then this situation is already resolved. Yeah, this is someone from your past, most definitely. They're coming back in to give you some clarity, probably to apologize, to start something over again because they want to have sex. They that sounds really bad, but like the way I said that, I really feel like somebody's coming back for selfish reasons. I'm just gonna put it that way. Doesn't just have to be for sex. And then because this one was just kind of went there, in that wonderful dark place, I'm going to pull you a wisdom card from the hidden realms to get some added advice. What advice do you have for Virgos in this situation, who need to, work on themselves and realize that they're beautiful inside and out, and that whatever these negative people say to them is not true, that they're so much more than that? What advice do you have for Virgos in this situation? It was Leo that was in an abusive relationship that I read about. I don't know if you have Leo in your chart or you're dealing with a Leo. I would definitely check that one out. That just popped in my head. Sorry. I'm all over the place today. It's like I have ADD. All right. We have Gaia's Garden. Fruition, abundance, reaping what you sow. Number 18. Yes. Reaping what you sow. And I was talking about revenge earlier. So whether you give them a taste of their own medicine or not, they're gonna get it. I feel like if you were doing good in this situation, like you weren't the one causing all this pain and agony and upset, good things are gonna come to you. And whoever was doing all that toxic, negative bullshit, they're getting that. That's coming back to them. Karma. Full circle. And I feel like it's coming back with a vengeance. Like, so if you're not going to give them what they deserve, maybe they're still with somebody and that person is going to do what they did to you to them. That's another way you could read it. All right, in Gaia's Garden, you have everything you need to make your dreams come true. There is no shortage of anything, and you're constantly reminded of the law of supply. Gaia is the infinite spirit manifest in all tangible things. She represents the abundance of nature. When she comes to you as your ally, she invites you to partake on all the blessings of life. There will always be enough for everyone. Success comes to you from the fruits of your intentions, and all is well with the world as a result. This is also a sign to remind you to give thanks and maintain an attitude of humility and gratitude as your greatest good now manifests for you. Gaia's gifts are sweeter when you share them with others. So, yeah, you guys have some really amazing things coming in for you. I feel like you've waited a long time for things to turn around, and you're going to get what you want. Um, just don't be greedy, share the wealth kind of thing. Um, Pass on your insights to other people. Maybe there's somebody else going through a similar situation in your life or that you come across, and I mean, sometimes the simplest things can change somebody's life, like a hug, a listening ear, a message, anything. I mean, it could be small, it could be tiny. You could go, well, in New England, or I live in Maine, we have Dunkin' Donuts, and I do that whole pay it forward thing, and I'll pay for the person behind me. And I don't know why I'm bringing this up now, but um, yeah, one time when I started that chain, it lasted for 3 days. Every person kept buying for the person behind them, and I was like, that is so cool. And it was, and then one day I was like, I started that, and nobody did it for me, but I was happy that they were so kind and doing it for a complete stranger that I was like, that's the reward of it. And then probably a few months later, um, somebody did it for me. And I was like, oh, it came back around. It was kind of cool. And it was actually on a day that I was like, I literally scrounged for change. I'm like shaking the piggy bank just to get enough for a coffee. And as I'm counting my change in the car, they're like, oh, you're good. The guy across the street paid. I was like, oh my God, perfect timing. Perfect timing. There's a lesson in every story. Anyways, I really hope that this helps somebody. So if you're going through a difficult time, you can share your story with me. You can either comment. I would really appreciate likes, comments, and shares, and I will respond to your comments. If your story is a little too personal for, the public, feel free to email me, willowvine1631@gmail.com. I will gladly listen to your situation and whatnot. um, Try to help the best that I can, at least be a listening ear at the very least. And yeah, let me know if you guys are interested in the vlogging kind of thing, to get a little more information on, things going on in my world. Um, I really don't want to put it out there unless people actually care to know, because honestly, it's like I don't want to sit here and talk about myself, you know. Um, And maybe I'm saying that because somebody else doesn't want to talk about their situation, and that's totally fine. Write it down if you have a hard time vocalizing it. I was going to say something else. What was it? Oh, personal readings. I'm probably going to make a video just on that because I am trying to get everything together, and I did list some prices and information on my Facebook page, Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes. So if you want to like the page and stuff, you can see all that there. I do want to start up a website as well, but I have a lot going on at the moment, so I don't see that happening today. Anyways, I am offering personal reads, and if you're interested, check that out. If you need more information, email me, comment, ask away. Sorry. Somebody must really need to get a lot off their chest because I cannot shut up right now. So, um, yeah, if you need somebody to talk to, know that you're not alone. And if you do not want to talk to somebody that's going to blab it to the whole world, that's close to you and knows the people involved, like I said, I'm here. Send me a message. I look forward to hearing from everybody, and I hope you guys have a blessed day. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.